today I have a haul for you, and it's an all-American haul because I'm going to show you some stuff from Glambot. I'm going to show you, which is my first order I've ever placed, and I'm super impressed. I have Sephora to show you, which I'm very excited about, and I also have Shiro cosmetics. So I'm going to show you two items from the Cheekbones collection, which is inspired by the beautiful Benedict Cumberbatch as Sherlock Holmes. He has the most amazing bone structure ever. And basically they have these sort of contour highlight powders, and I ordered two, and I'm going to go back and get some more of these. Now yes, my eyes look slightly different. I feel like I need to explain that because I'm trialling out the NYC waterproof eyeshadow pencil as a base underneath what I've got on this eye, and then this eye is just without the base underneath. So this looks a bit brighter. So just in case you kind of look at me and thinking, what's going on there? So anyway, and my hat is in the previous haul. So these are from the Cheekbones collection, and I got A Touch of Drama, and it's printed on the back, and the cover is just amazing. Now this is actually by an artist who has drawn this, and it's just amazing. I'm going to link the actual page on their website where you can purchase these, and I picked this one up because it's a reddy sort of brown, and I just thought it'd be quite nice to do maybe some contouring, not contouring, sort of bronzing with it. That's that. And as you can see, it's just super pigmented, but when you kind of blend it out, oh, it's a bit difficult because I've just put it on top of blushes. It's quite nice if you're just not quite as heavy-handed as me, but that's what that one looks like. And I think these are $8 each, so around £6. And then this one, I've just been loving this one. I've been wearing this one. I've actually had these about 6 weeks, so I'm really sorry. I kind of was hoping to get some more, but then I got into Colourpop and I haven't ordered any more yet, but I am going to order some more. This one's called Do Your Research. And again, it's just the same imagery. It's Benedict as Sherlock. And this one's amazing. You're going to look at it and think, what on earth? But this is a very sort of grey toned sort of contour powder. And contours are meant to be cool toned because they're shadows. But it is like a very sort of cool toned grey colour. And that's what that looks like. So it's really nice as long as you just be quite gentle, just to put that in the contour and just give a really nice, very hollowed out sort of effect. Really dramatic. Love those. And then I got some things from Glambot. So I hear people talk about Glambot, and I follow a couple of people who have ordered from Glambot. And I was a bit dubious, but there are certain things that I will buy second hand, or, you know, from other people on eBay. So I'm very happy with powders. I would never buy a mascara or a lip gloss, but everything else I would pretty much buy because that's okay. And I saw these three things and I could not resist. I think it ended up being $80 altogether, and then I had a 30% off coupon, and that took obviously quite a bit off the order. So these were like literally just over £10 each, which is crazy because you cannot get your hands on these for love nor money. And when it came, they put a $20 value on, so there was no customs charge, which was just amazing. It did take quite some time to come, I will say. It did take a long time to deliver. It took a couple of weeks, and I was kind of worried. As it got further on, I was thinking, oh no, it's getting bashed about, it's just getting chucked around, it's in standard post. When it came, it was like this massive envelope, and I was like, what is going on here? But the items, it had a see-through sort of clear, sort of amazing looking iridescent bag, and then inside was a white padded envelope. Then inside that, each item was in a bubble wrap envelope of its own, like a little bubble wrap packaging. And then they were wrapped in bubble wrap once you got it out of that. And then they had like a special sort of sponge thing inside them to stop the powder cracking as well. They were just insanely, crazily wrapped. They were fantastic. And I'm going to show you because you're probably thinking, shut up waffling and just get on with it. But this is the MAC Beauty Powders from the Venomous Villains collection. This is Briar Rose, which of course is Sleeping Beauty, and that is Maleficent, looking fantastic there. And these were 100%, so these had not been used, because it will tell you how much they've been used. These were not used at all, and they're just absolutely perfect. They are real, they're in perfect condition, and this is what Briar Rose looks like. So pretty. Now this is definitely a blush. I've actually swatched it and I actually wore it the other day, so that's why it definitely has a used look to it. But that's what it looks like. It's so, so pretty. So I absolutely love Briar Rose. Really, really nice for my skin tone. And then I got the Cruella one, and this one's called Her Own Devices. And the imagery on these is just beautiful. Look at Cruella there. Looking so evil. And that's what this one looks like. So this is a much more browny tone kind of one. That's that there. Kind of a corally sort of peachy brown. But I've actually worn that one, and that one is super nice as well. Really, really pretty. So very, very happy with that one. And then the last one, this has to be my favourite picture from all of them, from Snow White. This one is called Oh So Fair. She's got the apple, and it's just so beautiful. And as you can see, not a scratch, not a mark, just perfect. And just gorgeous. So thrilled. This one's my favourite, I think. It's a very soft sort of pink. Beautiful. This one is like, the other pink is more sort of a blue based. That's more of a pretty soft pink. So it's just so, so beautiful. Absolutely love it. So I'm so thrilled to have these. And I actually changed around the drawer where I store my makeup, like my MSFs and stuff, because I wanted these to be more visible, and when I open the drawer for them to just be like, wow. Because they are just absolutely stunning. Absolutely love them. So I was super thrilled to be able to get my hands on those. The strange thing is, when I ordered those, I put those 3 things in my basket, and I was kind of looking around, and they had, from the Lady Gaga Viva Glam collection, they had the lip conditioner in the tube. I'm going to insert a photograph here for you because I haven't got it with me, and I've got my light set up, and just I can't get out of this room very easily. But that basically was there, and that was 100%. It was in its box as new, and that one was 0. And I thought, what is that? Why has that got 0? And I thought, I'll just add it to the basket and just see what it does. If it comes with the order, great. If it doesn't, you know, whatever. It cost me nothing. I actually bought a makeup item from Glambot for nothing. I don't understand it. But it came, and it's so nice. It's really nice and thick and moisturising, and it feels amazing on the lips. So I'm absolutely obsessed with that, so I'm really thrilled. And the last 2 things I'm going to show you, I'm going to try and be quite quick now because I realise I've took up a lot of your time today. But from Sephora, I got the Clutch Bag palette. I'm going to link it below for you, and I'll put the name on the screen of what it's actually called because I can't remember offhand. But it does look just like a clutch bag, and it says Sephora in the middle there. It had a sticker on the back which I've removed because I didn't like the sticker on the back. Because I actually filmed this the other day, and I just filmed the Sephora haul on its own. And when I look back at it, I'd been at work all day, lifting things, carrying things, emptying cupboards. Half my eyebrow was missing. I just looked awful. So, not that I look fabulous today, but it was not good. And the lighting wasn't great, so I thought I'm going to refilm it. So anyway, it had ribbons on it, and it kind of, like, when you opened it, it kind of kept it standing, like, open. But I cut the ribbons off because it was just really annoying. They kept sticking out the sides and making it look untidy, and I much prefer to kind of put the lid back over and then just use the colours. But you do get a huge mirror in this. So in this palette you get 28 eye colours, you get 7 blushes and 7 lip colours. Technically that is like having a different eye look every single day of the week. So it's actually really cool. And I'm going to do a quick run along for you so you can see the eye colours. And then these are the blush and lip colours on the bottom. Now, a lot of people have been complaining that the blushes are quite small. So when I got this and it was the size it was, I was like, oh. Because I ordered it and then I saw somebody's review on it and they were like, oh, it's so small. And I was like, oh no, it's going to be tiny. And it cost £24. And I was like, that's £24 for a tiny little palette that is just going to be like hardly any product in it. And then I got it and I was like, it's really big. What is going on? It's like huge. And basically, yes, these are small for blush brushes if you use a big one. But if you have an F05 Sigma brush, which is the contour brush, they fit so perfectly in here. And I've got the pink one on today. And yeah, this one here. Super bright. when I first put it on, I was like, oh, okay, I need to really blend that. They are so pigmented, these blushes, they're amazing. The lipsticks, I've worn two, as you can see, I've had my fingers in there. They are very sticky. When you first rub them, you think, oh, the consistency is quite nice, but then your fingers kind of sticks in and sinks right into the goo underneath, and they are quite sticky. But they are very pigmented and pretty, and I'll put a little sort of shot in here of actually me showing you the other day, just kind of the swatches on the back of my hand, and you can actually see. So I'll put that footage in now for you, and I'll be back in a moment. That's just an example of some of the shades there at the Sephora palette. That colour there is so beautiful. Really nice colours. That's 3 of the blush colours there. They're very pigmented. As you can see, very, very pigmented blushes, beautiful pigmented lips. They are a little sticky when you do get them on, but if you give them a little bit of a rub in, they're fine, they're wearable. And the eye colours are just amazing. So you get 7 different looks. You get Bohemian, Safari and Vintage. And then you get Tropical, Urban Chic, Rock and Glamour. So yeah. I've been kind of crisscrossing, you know, you don't have to use those 4 colours as one look. I've kind of been going in among them and doing different looks, but today I've actually got the Rock look on, and I've got all 4 colours from the Rock look. And then I've got a little bit of this grey from the Glamour look, but yeah, I've got all 4. So I've got the lilac shade up on the brow bone, I've got the grey shade in the crease, and then I've got the purple shade all over the lid, and then I've got that mixed with Rex from Colourpop on the outer corner. And they are so pigmented. I mean, I've got the Sephora Storybook palettes, which are the Disney ones, and they're amazing shadows. I love using them. So I was like, I'm just going to go for the plunge because I know it's going to be good because I love those. And they are so pigmented. I mean, they're great. Look at that. It's like, I know that they're 2 of the brighter colours, but that's just like amazing pigmentation, I think. They're great. And the chocolate brown one is really nice. This navy blue. So I'm just highly impressed, and I just thought the colours in here. Sometimes you get palettes and some of the colours can look all very, very samey, and these are just really lovely. What I love is the top layer are very much your sort of lid or highlight colours. The white is really, really pigmented, and I'd use that more as sort of a lid colour all over. But the rest of them across the top are all shimmery, so they're great. It's really nice because you've got like a champagne, a peach, a goldie, a pink, a lilac and a ivory. And it's all those different highlight colours. And then one white, like matte white. And then across the bottom, you've got a nice matte black, and then you've got these darker colours or brighter colours that work really well as liners. And this brown along the lash line is amazing because I used that the other day, and I've actually used, I've used 16 of the 28 colours so far and really love them. So I've been reaching for this palette all week actually. I wore a safari look the other day. The Bohemian was the first day that I used it, and then as I said, I've used the Rock look today, and I just, oh, so pretty. Love these colours, and yeah, super impressed with this palette. So the last thing I'm going to show you is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette. Of course I had to get this. I've got the contour palette and I love it. The contour has the black and silver accents, and this is the eye palette, has the black and gold. It comes with a little insert that has the names of the shades across the top, and then at the bottom it just has like a look, 2 looks for each sort of quad, because they're kind of arranged in 3 quads in here, and it gives you a sort of subtle sort of look, a natural, and then a smoky version for each little quad. Just fantastic. I love that idea. It's the same as her palettes, which I just love the layout of these palettes. A nice fancy sort of shaped scalloped edged mirror. So the shades across the top are useful, they're really big. That's the kind of colour that I would always use all over the lid, and then those 2 are great in the crease. And those are the shades that you use the most, so they provide them in bigger sizes, and I think that's great. It just makes really good sense, because I would always hit pan on those colours first, so I love that. But they're kind of arranged in 3 sort of quads, so these 4 work together well, so do these, and so do these. Can I just say that this colour here is just insane. I wore this all over the lid yesterday and I just love it. It's such a beautiful, cool toned, really dark brown shade. Little bit of fallout because they are quite powdery, but they're so intensely pigmented. They're so pretty, they blend beautifully. That's that one. But just look at them, the pigmentation is just instantly there. as soon as you touch it. They're just amazing for that. Can't beat Kat Von D shadows for pigmentation, and they do blend beautiful. They're very creamy and they're just gorgeous and long lasting. I came home yesterday, my eyes still looked like they did when I first did them on the morning. But what I'm going to do now is just insert some footage of me showing you the swatches on my arm, which I filmed from the other day. They're nice and up and close, and yeah, it's really good footage. But what I'll do is I'll quickly tell you the names of the shadows. So you've got Latus, Samuel, Solus and Lucius, Lazarus, Celios, Shax, Liberatus, and then you've got Ludwin, Succubus, Sea-Tree, Latinus. And I think that Kat Von D is definitely testing us all. She's probably sitting laughing at everybody on YouTube trying to pronounce all these Latin names, but it's really cool. I always love the names that she picks for shadows. They're always something a little bit different, and you just can't beat Kat Von D for quality. And I can't remember how much this came out as, but I don't honestly care, because as soon as I saw it was up for sale, that was it, straight in my basket. And I thought, while I'm placing an order, I'll get this one because I've had my eye on it for ages, and let's just do this. Right, so I've swatched them on my arm just so you can kind of see the idea of it, which has been like 3 sort of quads with the larger colour above. You're not going to see this one very much. It's like very much my skin tone. It's a sort of creamy ivory colour. And then the 3 shades here. This one, the highlight shade, is a little hard to see on my skin tone. I mean, it'd be lovely on the brow bone. It's just a very sort of barely there, like sort of ivory shimmer. It's lovely. And then in this one you've got this lovely warm brown. I've actually put a little bit of that in the crease here because I was just having a bit of a mess about, and it's gorgeous. That'll be a beautiful crease colour as well as a lid colour. And then you've got your 3 colours here, and as you can see that's like a matte sort of bone colour. It's really nice. And then the last one you've got that lovely peachy colour which I've just put above the crease colour here, and I really like that. And then the 3 colours ending with like a yellow tone sort of peach. It'll be a while before I order anything from Sephora again. Shipping is quite pricey, but it's worth it to get the things that you can't get over here. You know that you're not going to get customs charged because it's in with the price, and everything arrives beautifully packaged. You get great samples, and I've always been really happy, and I just absolutely love both these palettes. And like I said, I used this yesterday and I've been using the other one all week, and they're just fabulous. So I'd highly recommend them. And I do love ordering from Sephora, but there'll be nothing from Sephora for a while for me, until maybe the Kat Von D stuff comes out at Christmas, because there's not a lot of huge makeup releases coming in the next couple of months that I'm kind of like really excited or anticipating. I did get all the press releases about the new Urban Decay stuff coming out, but they're nice, but I'm not really too bothered about them either. So I'm just looking forward to the end of the year when we get the Kat Von D Christmas stuff, see what the Tarte Christmas stuff is like at Sephora. So that's the 2 things I'm interested in from there. Obviously my matte collections, I've got a couple coming out that I have my eye on, and then just looking towards Urban Decay, what they do for Christmas, what kind of palettes and things that they bring out. So yes, but nothing at the moment. So last Sephora haul for a while, but yeah, I do love being able to order from Sephora because it's great to get your hands on things that you ordinarily wouldn't be able to in the UK. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe as always. I've been Spacey's #1 girl, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!